Tom! Wake up! Look at that.
The ball starts off with maximum gravitational potential energy. Then when it is released, the ball rolls down the ramp without slipping and converts that potential energy to rotational kinetic energy and translational kinetic energy. Also, while the ball is rolling, due to the frictional force between the ball and the surface of the ramp, work is done and a bit of thermal energy is gained while kinetic energy is lost. The first ball hits the cup and knocks another ball down, causing it to bounce on the table a couple of times, losing kinetic energy until it rolls to the ruler. The ball exerts a torque on the ruler, and torque is basically the rotational counterpart of force. In other words, the ball applies a rotational force on the ruler, which makes it accelerate angularly about its axis of rotation, which is the hang mass. The torque exerted by the ball causes the ruler to rotate clockwise, as the ball's linear momentum is converted into the ruler's angular momentum. As the ruler rotates, it hits the first domino and causes it to fall as angular momentum is converted back into linear momentum of the domino. The dominoes fall due to the chain reaction of previously falling dominoes exerting a torque on the next ones and transferring kinetic energy down the chain.
As the final domino knocks down the stopper, the only force acting on the golf ball is the normal force of the inclined plane and the force of gravity. The horizontal component of the force of gravity causes the ball to accelerate. The golf ball falls into the cup, exerting a constant downward force due to gravity, and causes the ball to accelerate downwards. Potential energy decreases here as kinetic energy increases. The tension force in the string attaching the cup and the toilet paper roll causes it to accelerate in the same direction as the golf ball, thus causing a mass on top of the paper roll to accelerate due to the force of gravity being greater than the tension force in the string.
As the mass falls downwards, a tension force in the string on the pulley pulls the tube upwards, so that the tube rotates so that the open end goes downwards, causing the marble inside the tube to roll down the tube, converting its gravitational potential energy to kinetic energy. The dominoes interact in a chain reaction, with bigger objects acting as bigger dominoes, transferring rotational kinetic energy to the next domino from the torque which the previous domino applies. The chain reaction is then eventually able to knock down the heavy textbook. The textbook rotates with rotational kinetic energy due to the previous domino applying a torque, and then hits the roller acting as a lever, applying a torque and transferring rotational kinetic energy. The excess energy is lost as sound energy. The ruler rotates so that the end with thumbtack attached goes upwards and pierces the balloon, causing it to pop.
Nice. Okay, go. Yeah! Wow! Yes! Yeah! Yeah! What? Yeah! Put that away. Put that away. Put that away. Yes. Stop! You're trying. Oh no! Fucking project. Oh my god. Stop!
Ready, go.
Okay, it works. It works? David, wake up. We have an AP exam today.
Go away.
Wait. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this.
Get up!
This is not comfortable.
Twonghua needs to wake up for his AP US history exam. Wake up.
Are you sure about that?
I hope I don't find that much balloon.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
How?